Hey everyone, in this video, I'm going to show you how to track sign-up conversions on your website using simple analytics. By the end of this video, you'll know not just how to track how many people click the sign-up button, but also how many people actually completed the whole process and have an account. And when it comes to growing your online business, sign-up conversion is one of the most critical metrics to track, so let's dive in. I've got this super simple sign-up form just to demonstrate everything here. So let's have a look at the code. The first thing we want to do is make sure we have our simple analytics script on our website. So in this HTML file, I'm going to scroll all the way to the bottom. And you can see I have this opening body tag. Towards the end here, towards the closing body tag, I want this analytics script. And if you don't know how to do this, just go to the simple analytics dashboard. It's super easy to get started. The next thing though that we'll need is an events tracking script. Now in contrast to this analytics script, which goes at the bottom, we define a very short script at the top towards the closing of this header section, where we just define this simple function. And the reason for having this at the top, but the other script at the bottom, is that we don't want to miss any events that the user is doing before the whole site has loaded. We want to make sure that we capture everything. And of course, you can find this script in the description. So we have the analytics script and we have the event script. That means we're good to go. And you can see in my JavaScript here, I listen for anyone who clicks on this sign up button. And when they do, I run this window.sa event function. Now you'll note that this is the same function that we defined at the top of the file here, and you can pass it 2 arguments. The first argument you always must pass. That is the event name. For this, I'm calling it click_signup. And the second is an optional metadata object. So this is just anything that might enrich this event with more information. So we could say that, for example, that the blog post, maybe they clicked on sign up, some sort of call to action from a blog post that was how to ABC. Now we'll see not just how many people clicked the sign up button, we'll see all the different places that they clicked from. So of course, depending on the blog post, you'd send a different title. And so we know which blog posts are converting just like that. But I'm going to actually remove this for now. I'm just going to send that click sign up event when they click on the sign up button. And so just like that, now when someone types in various values into this form and clicks create account, this is just a whole simulation. There's no backend here. But when they click that create account, we got when they first clicked it, you'll see in here on the simple analytics dashboard, if you just click on event at the top here, you can see that we've got click sign up. And so that's going to come through every time someone clicks the sign up button. And so maybe you have an onboarding after this. That is typically where you'd want to send the second event, which is completing the sign up. And you could also, of course, send this from the server. We have another video about that. This is a bit more of a simulation, a bit more of a simplified example. But when they essentially complete that form and we show them the success message, that's when we then send this SA_event of having completed the sign up. We're also in this instance sending the plan so that we know which plan they actually ended up signing up with. This could be paid, this could be free. You could have any more information that might tell you more about this particular user. And so now by having these 2 different metrics, the click sign up versus the completed sign up, we now have everything we need to calculate our conversion rate. And if we're losing any customers throughout the sign up process, maybe something about our pricing is turning off customers, we'll now know that a certain amount of people are starting the process and only a certain amount, of course, are completing it. And that difference is where we want to try to make some changes and increase that conversion rate. And of course, if you also include metadata like the plan, you can now look in the Events Explorer on the Simple Analytics dashboard to see which of your plans are most popular with your new signups. And here are a few pro tips for tracking signups effectively. Make sure you use descriptive event names that your whole team can understand. Include any relevant metadata that will help you segment and understand your event. You could consider tracking intermediate steps if you have a lengthy signup process or onboarding. And if you have multiple sign-up forms throughout your application, make sure you include data about where they're actually doing the sign-up from as well. With these events set up, you can now create goals in Simple Analytics to monitor your sign-up conversion funnel. This gives you a nice visual representation of your conversion rates over time. And there you have it. You're now tracking both sign-up button clicks and completed sign-ups with Simple Analytics. And this is hugely helpful for understanding any issues in your sign-up flow on your website. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more analytics content. And of course, if you have any questions or any issues at all, go ahead and drop a comment or reach out to us. Thanks for watching.